welcome back to Laverne Public Library Story Time. I'm Miss Janice, and I have missed you all so much. It seems like years since we've done story time, but we're ready to do it today. We are ready to go another year, because it is a brand new year, you know. It's 2021. I almost said 1921. That would have been a long time ago, wouldn't it? Okay, but first we're going to do a song, because I'm sure that we've been sitting around for a long time, or I have anyway. So let's all stand up, get to your feet, and we are going to do some exercise, because exercise is fun. Hit it, Miss Lorna. Hey, have you been sitting still too long? And you're feeling a little blah. Well, I know a way to make you feel just great. You ready to play? You ready? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just stand up, stretch way up, reach up to the sky. Flap your arms up and down, pretend you're a butterfly. Reach down, touch the ground, sway back and forth, then make your arms into a trunk. Now you're a what? An elephant! Now you stand up, stretch way up, twirl your arms around, stomp your feet to the beat, spin around and around. Twist and move, feel the groove, see what you've begun. When you use what? Imagination, yeah. Exercise is fun. Clap your hands, make up a dance, march in place, make a funny face. Tap your toes, touch your nose. Now be like a statue, don't move. Stand up, stretch way up, twirl your arms around, stomp your feet to the beat, spin around and around, twist and move, feel the groove, see what you've begun. When you use your imagination, exercise is fun. When you use your imagination, exercise is fun. Woo! Ah, good job. Good job. Wow, that was fun, wasn't it? Got me out of breath too, so I guess that was good for me. Okay, have I got a book for you today? Well, as you know, or a lot of people know, giraffes are my favorite. I love giraffes. One of my very best friends gave me this giraffe pen many years ago, and I wear it every day. And I invited our little friend Laverne. She's a giraffe. She's our library mascot. I invited her to come to story time today. Ooh, I'm out of breath. And I also invited my little friend Gerald. He's a giraffe, because this book is about Gerald. He's the star of this book. Right, Gerald? Yes. So I want you to sit right down here in front of Laverne, and I'm going to read this book. It's called Giraffes Can't Dance, and it was written by Guy Andre and illustrated by Guy Parker Reeves. So let's read this book and find out if giraffes can dance. Here we go. Find your spot. This page right here, this is called the title page. tells us the title of the book. See, it's got 3 little monkeys and they're dancing. Well, let's see what this is all about. Oh, I guess that's not the title page. This is the title page. Giraffes Can't Dance. And it tells us the name of the author, Guy Andre, illustrated by Guy Parker Reeves. And this book was published by Orchard Books. So here we go. If I can turn the page. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. Now, giraffes do have long, thin legs, don't they? And what else do they have that's long? Their neck. It's very long. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh my goodness, look at him, he fell down. He almost fell on this turtle. Poor Gerald, he's having a hard time. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. See, the sign says jungle dance. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Oh, look at all these animals. They're here and they're dancing and having a good time. And Gerald is just standing here watching because he feels like he can't dance. The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was very elegant and bold. The lions, look, they're dancing a tango. One of them has a rose in his mouth. Isn't that funny? The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Oh, look at these baboons. They're doing a Scottish reel. I would love to see this party. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Poor Gerald, look at all these animals in the circle. They're all laughing at him. Bet he didn't feel very good, do you? It didn't feel good when people laugh at you, does it? Poor Gerald. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He had never felt so sad before. So sad and all alone. Oh. Well, those animals are just dancing in a line there. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. There's that big full moon right there. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Wow, that cricket has given him some good advice, isn't it? Look, there it is right there. Kind of like Jiminy Cricket. Have you all ever heard of Jiminy Cricket before? If you haven't, get your parents to read you a book about Pinocchio or you read it yourself. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the trees. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Oh, Gerald's got those ears all flapped out so he can hear the music. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hoofs had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was swaying gently, and his tail was swishing round. Oh my goodness, he's getting into that music, isn't he? He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and lift up in the air. Oh my goodness, I'd love to see that, wouldn't you? A giraffe do a somersault? That would be amazing. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing, yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Oh, he's so happy. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." It was kind of like John Travolta there. If you don't know who that is, ask your parents. I'm sure they can tell you. Maybe. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Oh, look, they're all throwing flowers at him. Wow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We can all dance, he said, when we find music that we love. And that is our story about Gerald, the giraffe that thought he couldn't dance. And here's our little Gerald right here. Gerald, can you dance? Yes, he can dance. He can really dance. Okay, well, I enjoyed that story a lot, and I hope you all did too. So we're going to, well, I started to say we're going to have one more song, but before we do, let me show you our craft that we're going to make this time. This is our very own giraffe, just like Gerald. And if you stop by the library, we will have everything ready for you. Stop by the children's desk, and all you have to do is ask for the giraffe craft. And you just need some school glue and maybe a brown crayon and maybe a black crayon or marker. And that's all you need to put it together, and you can make your own little giraffe. I hope you'll come by and get one. All right, let's do our final song, Love Grows. I hope you all remember that. So hit it, Miss Lorna. Here we go. Love grows one by one, two by two, and four by four. Love grows round like a circle and comes back knocking at your front door. Love grows one by one, two by two, and four by four. Love grows round like a circle and comes back knocking at your front door. Well, bye-bye, and we'll see you next time. And in the meantime, be kind to everybody, okay? See you later. Bye-bye.